and they sprinting away from the 1200 meter marker, if only dropping out a bit, a couple of lengths with Ready Set Go in the early stages. Niala's not far off the action. Miss Malbec has now moved up into the lead. Stockade, blue sleeves and cap. Niala now secures the rails run. Geograph Bay, the black caps, a little bit strong. Diamond in the Skies around them, doing it 3 wide in the early stages, past the 800, improves a length. Strategic moves in the yellow sleeves on the inside of runners. Then Roya second, 5 lengths off the leaders, Ready, Set, Go. As for Bonnie Dawn, a patient ride on the bridle, got 6 to hunt down. If only, white sleeves and cap. Ready, Set, Go. Accidental Tourist, Seek the Summit. Miss Malbec at the 400 meter marker, whips him in a length and a quarter. Niala's now been asked the question, angles out. Bonnie Dawn is running on to the inside. Strategic move, Diamond in the Sky, Roya second. Miss Malbec the leader, Niala's running on towards the outside, Roya second. Miss Malbec, Accidental Tourist in the pink silks is coming home, and Niala's on the outside, but Accidental Tourist blew them away late. Niala second, Miss Malbec third, and I think Roya second ran fourth. And if only doing her best work late on the white sleeves and cap, but Keegan de Mello gives a cheeky smile coming past the line there on Accidental Tourist. All about the timing here. Well, there you can see Keegan de Mello, and he gives a nice cheeky smile past the post there, because hands and heel stuff the last 75 meters. Niala's on the outside, Miss Malbec and Roya second, but Keegan de Mello, he has time to pose for the camera the last 2 strides. Number 10, Accidental Tourist, picked them up and just inhaled this field. Niala second, Miss Malbec, Roya second, If Only, Diamond in the Sky, Stockade, Accidental Tourist. This is the daughter of Gimme the Green Light from the Duncan House stable from an outside gate. Head on replay, look at that. Now you can see why he gives that cheeky smile. Absolutely nowhere to go. Stock still just waiting for the gaps to open. And 5 off the left-hand side, Accidental Tourist. This is the luxury of looking at the head on replay and watching the replays. You can see a lot more of the action. And Accidental Tourist just powers away with a scintillating turn of foot. From myself, Sheldon Peters, well done to all concerned this evening as we hand you back to the studio.
Well, it's a nice way to end off the evening for our champion trainer and KZN trainer, Duncan Howells, with the daughter of Gimme the Green Light, Accidental Tourist. And I'm sure by his own admission, it's been a bit frustrating the last few meetings here in KZN, Duncan. Not that the horses have been running badly, but you just couldn't get into that number one. A lot of places.
Geez, I think we've piled up more seconds in the last week than we had last season in winners. But it is frustrating. The horses are fit and well. Just luck hasn't been on our side.
This horse, what a ride from Keegan. You had to have the horse, but the way she turned it on, she looks like she's progressed nicely, Duncan, after this break.
She started off very well in her career, and she won her maiden, and she came out and ran a place, and then she seemed, for some reason, she just lost form completely. I rested her then. She came back, she won. And what I felt was far better. I think possibly I was just trying to make her stay too far. She was giving the impression that she was looking for more ground. Now that we found out the way to race her, riding her from off the pace over the shorter trip, she's putting in a very good finish, and full marks to Keegan. It was a great ride tonight.
Nice way to end it off. I was trying my best to try and put this in somewhere, but I was being pushed for time the entire evening. Now, your good friend Warren Lenferner, he's decided I'm going to propose, and Candace has accepted, so it's a big moment for him too as well this week. Duncan, your good friend Warren Lenferner.
Yeah, look, he sent me an SMS the other night and he said to me, she said yes. And I thought to myself, it's the start of a new life for you. So good luck to him, and well done to them.
Nice way ending off, Duncan, and all the best. Safe trip back home.
Great. If I could just say thanks to our sponsors, Winning Form, and good luck to Jimmy Sarkis, Werner Kuhn. Had a bit of patience with this filly, and it's paid off for them. I'm very happy for them.
Well done, Duncan.
Thank you.
Lovely. Let's get Keegan de Mello in. And before we even touch on this win, Keegan, I've chatted to the jocks that have come through for interviews throughout the evening on, just complimenting you guys. I know most of you guys saying it's our job, the poly track would hold, but the conditions at times this evening, they weren't pleasant at all, Keegan. So full marks to you, all you guys in the jockey room.
Yeah, I'm going to repeat it. It is our job here, and thank God for the poly track, because us we wouldn't be racing, and yeah, the track's held up nicely. It's fair, and yeah, just grateful for the win.
This filly, I did not spot you at all in the earlier part of the race. I only saw you coming through over the last 200 meters. Where were you positioned?
I was sitting at the back. I was sitting, stone lost, and yeah, I've learned how to ride her a little bit, and each and every time I sit on her, she improves, and she's starting to come back to form again.
Talking about improvement, this was a serious win for her, because to make up that ground in the short run in, she's really come back well.
Yeah, 100%. You see, in the early days, she ran into some nice fillies. She just lost it, and the breaks have been doing her well. She's really strengthened up nicely. Just big thank you to Mr. Styles and the whole team, James and Divan, and yeah, congratulations to Mr. Limferna again. I would like to say it on TV, well done to him, and yeah, just thanks to Mr. Sarkis. Thank you very much.
Well played, and where are you riding tomorrow, Joburg?
Joburg, yeah.
Can you tip us anything? Have you had a look?
Haven't had a good look, but yeah, I've got chances there.
Well done, Keegan.
Thank you very much.
Nice way to end it off, and well done to the owners as well. Of course, Jimmy Sarkis and Red Jack Trading with his daughter of Gimme the Green Light, number 10, Accidental Tourist. She's come through to close off this evening's Pick 6. 10, 1, 5, and 9. That's the way they cross the line here in race number 9. And it's a wrap of our Pink Drive charity evening, which was dampened somewhat by the weather that we had, but it certainly was a huge success with all the sponsors on board. A big thank you to KB Shea and Warren Linferna in the parade ring, Sheldon Peters calling all night races, and really, really nice to have Raymond Spielberg back. He's been off. He went for a procedure, but I'm told all's well. So, Raymond, welcome back, my man. Nice having you back in the hot seats in the OV van. And from myself, Dees Diamond, well, the guys are screaming in my ear, you haven't mentioned Zane yet. Well, I'm getting to that, boys. I'm getting to that. A meeting will never go by without the mention of the hardest and best working cameraman, of course, who's none other than Zane. From myself, Dees Diamond, you have an awesome weekend. Go Sharks tomorrow at Kingsmead. Take care. Salani Gashle.